Hello, hello, 1212. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Mirko. Mastapix, how are you doing? Cobuzz, GR, Cince, Hardy, what's up? Pepe Love, late. Yes, I'm late. How are you doing? The legend himself. Come on, man. Fizzy, good morning, dude. How are you? Xenai, Sunrise, Spring World, let's go. Salut papa, let's go. Plasma 6.3, I'm thinking of doing a fresh install. It has been nearly a year. Time to clean things up.
Oh là là, la crème de la crème claire.
Salut everyone. Oh my gosh, I just checked. What is this haircut? Oh no!
Oh là là, la crème
I don't
de la
have hair
crème
anymore, dude!
A new croissant, the best club on internet.
13 months
Ooh la
going
la,
strong. Thank you very
la crème de la
much for
crème claire.
resubbing Zero.
A
Much
new
appreciated.
croissant, the best
Much,
club
much
on
appreciated, dude.
internet. Oh là là, la crème de la
You need to
crème
rename
claire.
to Air
A
Jav
new croissant,
with
the
this
best club
pixelization.
on internet.
It's a special effect, bro.
Oh là là, la crème de la crème
Fen
claire.
Fenrir, what's up?
A new croissant,
Popol
the
Var
best
is in the
club
house.
on
What's up,
internet.
dude? Michael, Gimlu,
Oh là
Felipe,
là, la crème de
Scorn,
la crème claire.
Dal TV,
A new
what's up,
croissant,
guys?
the
Oh my
best
gosh,
club on
everybody is
internet.
here! Mirko! Coming strong! Another 5 gifted. Thank you very much, Mirko. Mirko, another like insane gift. Dude, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Guys, if you got a sub from Mirko, please thank him. Okay? Also, guys, if you have the sub access, don't forget that you can go on Discord, have the special access to the Discord. There is not much yet, but it's there. You can have also access to all the premiere and special, like in advance content when having a membership on this channel. And you're gonna have access to everything else, right? A nice badge, nice emote, best emote in the biz, but people are jealous. People are jealous about our emote, but what can I say? QPedix, good morning, dude. How are you doing? Thanks a lot again, Mirko, for the help. Okay, much appreciated. Fezzy is testing the 6.14 RC at the moment. Nice. I've seen this one coming. I was wondering. I tried it and it felt pretty good. I tried the RC1. I think they're at RC2, no, Fezzy? Air is a blot. Old one coder. Tiens, dis donc, en plein direct. I'm here only for the next 20 minutes before my shift start at work. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Lisarius, what's up? Sunrise. Hello. Okay. Okay, I think I got every message in chat. Groovy Train, how are you doing? TCP Wizard, what's up? Guys, how are you doing? Makifi, what's up, buddy? Let's go! You watched Nick Plasma 6.3 review yesterday. So, here is the thing, guys. When it comes to upgrades towards desktop environment, I'm not really big into, you know, analyzing the change of color of the background in the dark theme and analyzing the position of this icon versus another one. Yeah, I want to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm already thankful for their work, but what really is important for me is the performance in game. Like the rest, I don't care. Like, you know, like the feature and the performance in game. So when I'm talking about feature, I'm thinking about HDR. I'm thinking about anything related to color, anything related to the management of display, anything related to VRR. You know, all those features which are like left and right now in the gaming world. And yeah, like, you know, if you want to watch this type of like in-depth content related to the details of KDE Plasma 6.3, someone like Nick will do certainly from the Linux experiment. If you don't know him, like go there and subscribe. Like I think it's a pretty good place to learn about Linux. He's gonna do a better job than me. I have to be honest, guys. Like this is not my forte. However, when it comes to understanding how it impacts the performance on your PC, like I'm the guy. That's the idea. Believer, what's up? We got like 4 inches of snow last night, so I'm currently delaying on shoveling my driveway. Oh boy. QPDX, I had a huge storm. It was like this Saturday. We had, I think we had like 30 or 40 centimeters where I live. In one night, dude. So it will be, what, like 12 inches? 10, 15 inches? I don't know. Like, let's say a solid 10 inches to 12 inches for sure. Salut Scorn. And yes, I did clean my driveway, but I have a snowblower, man. I was doing it with a shovel, and one day I understood that here in Canada, I need a, I need a snowblower, bro. There is no way. You don't want to break your back, QPDX. Don't want to add a new layer, broski. I saw they are working on a single filming engine for the whole KDE Plasma. Gonna be awesome. Okay, we're gonna look at it. Why not test KDE Neon for Plasma 6.3? No, it's on the repo of Arch. We're gonna go with it, guys. I just want Plasma to support more fundamental things like display management, game starting on secondary monitor, and WLAN maturity. Game starting on secondary monitor? I think you can do that, no, already? And WLAN maturity, like it doesn't depend on KDE, right? But yeah, there is some problem, believer, I agree. But we're gonna go through them. And tomorrow I'm gonna have a big video on that, actually. Today I'm going to show you how to install things, but in reality, I did test it for almost a week now, the KDE 6.3. And yes, there is some problem, like big problem. Salut Temet! Hello bro Max! What's up, dude? There is currently a snowstorm going on here where I live. Where are you, TCP Wizard? We ain't getting much snow here anymore. I love it. Hey guys, tell me where you are based at, because it's hard for me to follow. Okay, so guys, what are we gonna do? Here is a plan, chat. I'm gonna install CachyOS, and I'm gonna show you how to switch from the current version of Plasma to the one which is in testing or KDE Unstable. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that, even if it's not officially released on the Arch repo. Okay, this is what we're gonna do today. Then we're gonna do some bench to see how it feels, right? Yeah, that's all. It won't. I don't think it's gonna be a. Oh yeah, and I want to react to some video. There is a video I want to react on, so we're gonna do that too. So let's install CachyOS. Yes. South Germany? Ich verstande, my Freund. Wie geht's? I had an issue with War Thunder constantly launching on my side monitor on Nobara KDE. I have a question for you. I have a mini PC I might use for OBS. Right now, I have OpenSUSE Tumbleweed on it, but I really don't like it. CachyOS is good also for OBS, not only for gaming. Temet, that's a great question. This is a great question. So, for CachyOS, I had this video like I had to make. But CachyOS is also my choice for content creation. I've been running my streaming PC. So I have two PC right now. I have my main PC here I'm using. You see it right now, like on the screen. But I use a second PC to stream, okay? This the second PC, which I call like the stream PC, has been running CachyOS without any issue, I think, for more than a year now. The other point is like, I have a really good relationship with the team of CachyOS, and there is some bug and issue I had related to OBS, for example. And they were able to repackage everything to get the best experience possible on CachyOS. So if you want to stream, if you want to, have a second PC to do that, I really encourage you to go on CachyOS. CachyOS is good for gaming, but it's good for everything else. Especially that. Okay, like I would give my stamp on that because I've been annoying Peter a lot, unfortunately. But he understood the issue related to the packages and he modifies them and now it's perfect. It is really good. There is other issue. We'll talk about it maybe another stream, but it's not related to the distro. Okay, so Denmark. So in Denmark, you don't have that much snow. I don't believe it, Dolce. And in Spain, yeah, you never see the snow, dude, in Spain. Come on. Dre. Okay, let's go with Scrub on this one. So I'm going to install the system, okay, chat? Arlon FX, CachyOS is the best distro. It's definitively one of the best. I don't want to say it's the best, We need to keep the dev on their toes, dude. They need to continue to work. Because when you reach the best, then you stop working, right? You're like, oh, I'm good, I'm the best. No. There is still much work to do, chat. What's happening to me right now? It's not the one it's this one, yes. Okay, I'm tired, chat. Oh la 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 la. Okay, so we're installing on the Kingston. Yes, sir. Erase disk. I don't like BTRFS. It's not like I don't like it, I don't use it. So, yeah, we should be fine. Next. So we're gonna go with Plasma, obviously. And here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the package I don't use. Okay. Same here. I don't want any of the theme. We're gonna go with kind of a like I would say like basic install, like more like, yeah, simple install. So don't like that, don't like that. Allez, okay. That's enough. Air Max. So KD Plasma. So no, better. Plasma. By the way. My famous password, chat. Okay, we should be fine. And Kingston, yeah, we're fine. Install. Yes. Salut Cosmic Savant. Cachy seems tight. I may flip from Garuda, but I'm so invested in this build. Hey, Believer, there is no... Listen, guys. There is no... If you like Garuda, you can stay on it, right? Like, man, I don't want you to feel... So this is what I'm trying to do in my review of distro and everything. I don't want you to feel like you need to switch. If you're happy where you are at, don't switch. That will be my recommendation, chat. If you are happy where you are at, don't switch. If you are not happy, switch. Okay? But like this idea of like you missing out because, you know, I'm using CachyOS or I'm using Nobara, or I'm using whatever. Like, don't do it, chat. Just, you know, I'm just here to show you why I'm using X versus Y, why it's better to do this or that. But like, yeah, you know, this is the idea. I can confirm that CachyOS is ace. Even the native Proton version on Cachy is better than Proton GE, completely smooth on Witcher 3 with FrameGen. Proton GE is not. Yeah, it's pretty solid, chat, I have to say. Cachy is almost as good as Manjaro. Groovy Train, dude! Come on! Oh, I missed this comment. Kawin had some regression on X11 for damn sure. On Wayland, it's smoother, much smoother. Were you able to fix your issue, Xero? I'm wondering. Salut Nightmare. Hello, did you see the video of ancient gameplay Linux versus Windows 11? Nightmare, we're gonna react to this video after. I'm gonna react to it. We're gonna watch it, and I'm gonna make a reaction towards it. It's a pretty good video. I like Cachy or what I've tried, but the Archbase I could not get ready into sadly. It's fine, doll. It's fine, doll. You don't need to. I'm also in Denmark. There is no snow here, but it's freezing cold. Guys, we had so much snow right now, like in North America for the last week. It's just insane. And we are supposed to have a storm like tonight and tomorrow. Like again, we're gonna go through a big storm here. Hello, Ricardo. Pay a fee to Donald Trump. What? What are you talking about, Ricardo? We don't talk about politics here, okay? I'm gonna give you a headache. So please, careful about what you say, okay? I'm gonna have to ban you. Alexei, what's up? Excited for GNOME 48. One step at a time. Today it's Plasma, but I'm also excited for GNOME, dude. I'm a new convert to XFCE. Hello, Staravora, what's up? Joe Forza, what's up, dude? Look at this guy. What's up, buddy? Okay, CachyOS, done. I'm getting a bit bored of KDE now. I'm switch up and try a GNOME on their next release. Yeah? Well, you do you, broski. You do you. If you're happy on Mint, stay with Mint. Yes. Yes. Definitively. You spoken like a true mature Linux user. Thank you for making it so clear. Sad not everyone listen. They will listen one day or another, you know? Hey, salut Stéphane Bruder, what's up? Okay, so let's go on Cachy now. 40, good morning. How are you doing? Air Max the GOAT. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Salut Jmix, how are you? Oh, it was related to X11. Yeah, X11 is gone, chat. X11 is gone, unfortunately. So I'm on CachyOS, but I don't have Plasma 6.3. It's 6.2.5. How do I upgrade? So 40, I'm going to show you how to upgrade, but my recommendation is just wait for the release. Like you are like 1 or 2 days away from the release, so you don't need to upgrade. Okay? I just want you to know, chat. Like you are there. Just be patient. Okay, I'm gonna grab some coffee. We are on it, dude. We did it. So let me start. No, let me do something else first. Watch. Watch the big class. So first, this is too big for my eyes. I want 100%. Thank you. Yes. Brightness is okay-ish. Mouse, this is going too fast, so I'll remove that. Nice. In terms of theme, okay, we are on breeze. So this is a basic one, okay, chat? Yeah. So I'm gonna do one thing though. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, so I'm gonna configure my sound card right away, like that we don't have to deal with it. 1 second, chat. Okay. Mm-hmm. Once again, boys. The heck? Ah, voila. All right, chat. Give me 1 second. We are almost there. That's what she says. Is it what she says? I don't know. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade some file. 1 second. So this is just my matters. Nothing to do with you guys. Don't be worried. Okay, we should be fine now. Gonna have to reboot anyways. Yes. Okay, perfect. Sorry, chat about that. Now, like that, it's done. So, yeah, we're good. Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do? Sorry, I missed some of the chat. My bad. Oh my gosh. I'm totally blew away by the chat. I don't want to miss any of your comments, so give me 1 second. Salut Fred. I just worry about GNOME. I use an OLED monitor. I'm on CachyOS, but Plasma 6.3. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to upgrade that. So is it a fresh install of CachyOS? Yes, it is. What to pick, Bottle or Lutris? Heroic Game Launcher. Any of them. No Bottles, no Lutris. Go with Heroic, it's better. Have you seen Tumbleweed now as up-to-date NVIDIA driver? They are running on the 570, Luke Olesko? Hey, salut, Vignac Lorowi. Man, I hope I pronounce your name well, brother. Salut. A couple icons are missing in the panel. Yes, they are missing because I didn't install like the theme related to CachyOS. That's normal. Space Potato. We'll see if it's fixed. Okay. I think I'm fine. On the chat. So this is a fresh install of CachyOS. Salut Mr. Hardy, what's up? Casper, how are you? So, here is a kick chat. Alexei, 2.6 gigabyte on RAM. Yes, there is 2.6 gigabyte on RAM because it's a setting used by CachyOS to use as much RAM as possible. It's because of how is it called already? When you use the RAM as cache, there is an application that does that. It's totally normal. And I have 64 gigabyte of RAM, so it's proportional on how much RAM your PC has, right? So don't be worried, you will be fine. If you have like 4 gigabyte of RAM, it's not going to take 2.61. This is the idea, okay? Yeah, the RAM. Exactly. Thank you, guys. So, as you can see, we are running on Plasma 6.2.5. Okay, chat? So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a trick. So do I have Firefox? No, I don't have Firefox. I'm going to install Firefox real quick for you. Up. Man, they need to do that. Where are you? Yeah, this one. Up. Firefox. This one. Yes. Yes. Now, Firefox. Hello. Nice. So, if you want to install the latest D, okay? So if you go there and you do Arch Linux packages, okay? You're gonna go on this website, archlinux.org/packages there. Okay, maybe, wait. Don't want to destroy your eyes. Okay. So if I go there, I'm going to show you how it works. You have the different architecture here. And here you have all the repo that Arch actually has. Okay, so you have the core, extra, multi-lib, and then you have the testing, multi-testing, KDE unstable, GNOME unstable, and extra testing. Okay. So let's say you want to install KDE. Okay. Tap KDE there. You go down and there you have the version. So for example, oh, they just pushed it, dude. They just push it in extra, I think. Well, anyways, it's not yet. It's not yet in the repo of Kashi, so I'm just gonna show you, okay, chat? They just push it in extra. But what you would have to do, you would have to go on testing. Oh, they removed it, dude. Man, the video is gonna be like not good. They just pushed it. Oh! Chat. They just pushed it. They just pushed it. We can do it. Oh man. Okay, so that sucks. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna still make some content here. So sudo nano etc pacman. Okay, so this is where you modify the repo. Okay. Thanks for the stream. See you on Friday. Dude, what are the chains? I'm gonna show you anyways. So here you have the extra, right? So normally if I upgrade, why am I not in? Did they just do it while I was streaming? Man, this is annoying. No, huh? So let me check that. Oh, because they have... Okay. So they have their own extra on Arch. That's why. Okay. This is not the Arch. So I don't want to go too hard on this. Because if I go too hard on this chat, I might confuse people, right? So what happened to testing? Okay, I'm just going to try something just for the science. Yeah, they removed it. There is nothing left in testing, dude. In extra testing. So they cleaned it. I'm done, chat. That sucks. That really sucks because I wanted to show it to you how to do it, but it went too fast. It just went too fast, chat. I have no video. Video is done. No! I wanted to show you the easy way. Cheers. Darn. Unlucky, no, chat? What do you think? What we could do... what we could do just for testing it, I could launch Arch install, see where we're at. Test GNOME 48. No. There is what I'm going to do. Okay, so this has nothing to do with what I was expecting to do, okay, chat? Like, nothing at all. We're going to do a Frankenstein, dude. Okay? We're going to do a Frankenstein. So don't do that. Don't do that at home, okay? So this is a Frankenstein. But don't do that at home. So the way you would do normally, so just to come back, the way you would do normally, in this repo here, extra testing, you would have the latest version of KDE, or you would have this one here, KDE Unstable. Okay, so in KDE Unstable, you would have the next version of KDE you could install. So what you should do, you should go there and go a nano, edit your pacman file, okay? So it's your pacman.conf. Okay, and here what you would do, it's easy. You would include, for example, extra testing. Okay, so you remove that, you save, and you upgrade. Okay? And that's all. That's all you have to do. What is important, because I was talking to Sensei this morning, and he was telling me, like, I had some issue. What you don't want to do is install, for example, let's say KDE Unstable. Okay, you had the repo KDE Unstable, and you had extra testing. Because in extra testing, for example, you're going to have like KDE 6.3, but in KDE Unstable, you might have KDE 6.2.9. And then when you're going to install, everything's going to collapse. Okay, you don't want to do that. So you really want to focus on one of those repos and make sure that you don't force anything else, okay? So here, what I've done, so that's all you need to do. And then you upgrade, okay? So now, because everything went to 6.3 right now, and it's still not in CachyOS, it's going to be there in like 10 minutes. So don't do what I'm doing right now, because this is not smart. But we're going to install it, we're going to force it without waiting. So what I did, I removed the extra repository from Cache, and I added the one from Arch. And no. Now, we are not doing smart right now. Like, don't do that. If you want to play with 6.3, you just wait. Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second. Sorry about that, chat. So, here is a kick. You should speedrun Arch and install KDE 6.3, new video title. Wait, I already installed. Like I'm lazy, dude. So mirror is good there. What did I do wrong? It's weird, he doesn't see the other one. Okay, wait. Oh, because you have the Cache Extra version here. Okay, my bad, my bad. So we're gonna put it higher. So don't do that, okay, chat? Don't do that. I'm telling you, this is not smart at all. Alright, chat? Like, don't do it. Okay, so now you can do it. So, just for you to understand what I've done there. So, like, the higher it is, the more weight it will have, right? So the priority will be higher. So you can see here, I have a CacheOS Extra repository for my CPU, okay? And it includes all the package from Extra recompiled. So what I've done, I just push my Extra package there, okay? Up there like that is gonna have more weight there, okay? So yes, we install. So they just got it. Well, that's okay, guys. We're gonna do it. It's the same package anyways. Like one is more like good. It's fine, guys. We're good. Don't be worried. We're fine. We're fine. I've been doing that for like 1 week. There is no way like it's gonna be broken now. What is new in the update? We're gonna check. Gonna check together. Command screen. Yes. Does CacheOS compile Plasma or they just push whatever is in there? They recompile it, right? With the right optimization. But it's gonna be working, dude. Yeah, I just don't have the optimization from CacheOS right now. Don't forget, CacheOS is Arch, okay? With a lot of optimization. And this is the beauty of it, right? Okay. Look at this. Look at this. 1 second to switch, dude. Look at this beauty. That's what I like about Arch in general. Like, if you understand how it works, everything goes fast, quick. You can get whatever you want really fast and nice. Okay? So this is what I really like about Arch. But as you can see, you can also make a lot of mistakes really fast if you don't understand what you are doing. Okay? So here we are. I'm gonna pin this baby. And we are on KDE Plasma 6.3. Okay, so let's go into the patch note. See what's new, what's not new. I already know what it is, but we're gonna read it together, okay? So Plasma 6.3. Yes, KDE, let's go. Guys, were you scared I will break my Arch distro? I can see, like, Amir was scared. Amir, 40, were you scared? Listen, guys. Don't be worried. I've been breaking my Arch distro so much that now I know what breaks it and why it does not break it. Never. Full confidence. Thank you, Nightshade dude. Okay, can you use speech synthesis? No thanks. Okay. So, Plasma 6.3, it's pixel perfect. An unmatchable desktop experience, Tuesday 11 February 2025. So we are in. We are the 12th today, guys. So, Arch, Kashi, they push this one day after the release, which is pretty good. Hey, no worries, 40. I'm just playing with you. But don't be scared, okay? I like to tease you. I don't know a lot about Arch is easier than Ubuntu and Fedora. I love Arch. Yes. You are only scared of Manjaro. Okay. So 1 year on with the thieving problem, a major new release inevitably brings firmly behind us. Plasma developers have worked on a fine-tuning, squashing bugs, and adding features on Plasma 6, turning it into the best desktop environment for everyone. So, to me, KDE is the best desktop environment for Linux, for gaming, content creation, for what I do, it's the best. So I know some of you guys are going to be like, yeah, but I prefer GNOME, or I prefer Hyperland, or I prefer Cinnamon, or like, it's fine, right? You can use whatever. But I would say, like, objectively, when it comes to performance, when it comes to feature, KDE is number one. After, you can prefer whatever you want, right? But there is some feature on KDE which are, like, easier to set up, which are, like, I would say, like, I wouldn't say better, because better doesn't mean a lot, but, like, you know, in terms of, like, usage, the accessibility is 10 times better than over desktop environment. Can you get HDR on GNOME? Yes, you can. Can you get HDR on Hyperland? Yes, you can now, apparently. So, what I'm saying is, like, it's just easier here. Okay? Let's see the highlights. Clone panel. Okay, so what is it? Oh, man, that's good. Okay, so you can clone the panel like that. Pretty neat. Okay. So what is this? Kwin zoom. Man, I hate that. I hate the zoom, chat. Because what happens most of the time is, like, I zoom in and I can't zoom out. It just drives me insane. I don't like this feature, but it's me, right? So, okay. Pinpoint individual pixel. Why not? I don't have this need, but I think it's cool. And drawing tablet. So what do you do now with drawing tablet? Oh, cool. Man, I think one day I'm gonna buy one of those. I think this is really nice to create content. Has a tablet, chat? So I see finally, like, is this something which was actually required? Oh wow, it looks like there is a lot of option. Oh my gosh, this seems awesome, chat. So is it working? Wait, because now we're gonna do a real test, okay? Tablet, where is it? Disk? Ah. Okay, chat. Someone was saying with KDE you get all the bug. Oh no! Okay, so there is something wrong. Okay, chat, there is something wrong with the QML file. Darn, doesn't work. So yeah, this one, like, take it with a grain of salt, huh? Take it with a grain of salt, this one. Digital art. We want to make Plasma the best platform for creativity, and Plasma 6.3 takes the next step in that direction, dude. Okay, so obviously the one they are like all talking about, they are putting the focus on, doesn't work. I'm sure it's nothing, chat. It's just a little bug. They're gonna push an update. After finishing configuring your tablet, you will be able to change. Okay. Graphics is the most important news regarding graphics is a huge overhaul of fractional scaling works. In 6.3 Kwin, make a stronger effort to snap things onto the right pixel grid. Ah, this is good, dude. In the color department, screen color are more accurate when using the nightlight feature both with and without ICC profile. And Kwin offers the option to choose screen color accuracy, even this can sometimes affect performance. Okay, this is important. So I'm gonna push a video tomorrow. That's why the stream from today is not going to be like 5 or 6 hours long. Because I still have to work on this video. But there is a video I'm gonna push tomorrow about that. There is 2 big factors which are impacting the game performance, and this is one of them. So let's go into it. Let's watch this one because this is important. I think this is really, really important. So if you go inside, so this I think is gonna be fixed, don't be worried. I think I'm more into display and monitor. Okay, so if you look at display and monitor right now, so they changed the name here first, because before it was just, I think you didn't see the port here. Now you see the port on the screen. If I remember correctly, dude. You have color profile. Okay. If I choose a color profile, like the built-in, now I have another, chat, look at this. I have a new option here. Color accuracy. You have efficiency or color accuracy. And if you click on this thing, this setting can have a large impact on performance. Okay, whether you go on efficiency or accuracy, so you can switch between both. And here I can choose the intensity of the colors themselves. Pretty neat, if you ask me, okay? So I don't want to spoil the video for tomorrow, but activating that, whether in this version of KDE or whether in the old one, you will have a huge impact in terms of performance. And yeah, I'm gonna redo the test live for you guys, like that you're gonna have an idea, but yeah, it's not good, chat. Okay. It's still not good, at least with the NVIDIA card. But you have the option, and they are aware of it, they are working on it. Okay, this is cool. A smaller but still nice detail is that the widget placed on the top are every slightly translucent, just like the pop-up widget on the panel. So, okay, so this is cool. Hardware monitoring. System monitor CPU usage more accurately, consume vastly fewer CPU resources. Okay. Moving to specific tool. Car Runner, the built-in search tool, also conversion calculation, and the weather alert all come with new feature and improvement. Ah! Car Runner and Car Runner Power Search now let you jump between category. Okay. Discover a security enhancement landing in Discover Allied Sandboxes app. Personalization which install you. Okay. Weather widget. Okay. So these are good feature, but like not ready for us, kind of. Usability, make things easy, display flexibility. Speaking of the menu, okay. So show target. We have made a setting clear by adding show target in item desktop context menu for submitting link. Got it. Okay. That's nice. So, what would Plasma be without customization? To begin with, panel can be cloned. So that we've seen. Menu edition. Okay, so that's good. There is some improvement. There is some bug fix, I guess, but okay. If you want to get more into detail, like, you know, go watch Nick from the Linux Experiment. He's gonna do a way better job. To me, this is a big thing, right? The tablet is great. Well, it doesn't work obviously because this is day one, but it's gonna be fixed. I'm sure it's gonna be nothing. And this part here, like, this is to me like the biggest part, right, guys? Because now on paper you can decide what you like, how you want to apply those color, right? Okay, that's good. Salut Fidelio. 6.3 is already in seed 2, by the way. Oh, nice. Nice. So this settings is not enabled by default, though it means it's meant for designer. So what do you mean? Like, I need to plug something for it to work? Do we have someone like... So if it's not, if it actually needs some type of like tablet to be plugged, maybe they should have a screen there showing, you know, you need to have a tablet and not having this error, you know, because it doesn't look good. I can confirm that it has worked for me, Sensei. Okay, so it's not even like, this is just a bug, right? They should just have a file saying like, please connect a drawing tablet, point. Please try fractional scaling. Okay, let's watch this one. Where are you, boy? So this is the scaling, right? Let's go 165. It doesn't look bad, huh, dude? It doesn't look bad at all, actually. So this is impressive in a way that I remember like years ago when you were unlabbing that, it will look really bad, right? Like the pixel. But you can see here, it's not bad at all, chat. Okay, I'm gonna push it 200. Man, it's not bad. They did a really good job there. So you still have a little bit of blurriness on the icon, but it's normal, right? But the text and everything, it looks really nice, chat. So it shows a nice no draining tablet found here. Maybe something went wrong with your update. Kashi serving half finished build at the moment. Elsnarko, the issue is more related to me, right? Because I did a dirty pirate type of approach. It's not related to CachyOS. I did something really nasty here, Elsnarko. So yeah, it's on me. This setting is not explained on X11, only on Wayland. Okay, got it. Thank you for the $2 donation. Xero, coffee on you today. Cheers. I'm on Arch and it's showing what it's supposed to show. Okay, dude. So yeah, it's certainly me. Like I made a mistake there. Okay, so this is good. I really like the scaling, chat. I think scaling is super decent now. Like you see exactly what I see on your screen. What do you think? You think it's fine? I think it's better. There is improvement, right, chat? I don't even see my mouse anymore. Where is it? Okay, it's here. Boys. Okay, we're gonna do the stream like that, chat. If you don't see, it's on you, guys. Come on. I can't even see the mouse. Oh boy. I kind of like when it's small like that, chat. Okay. $8K monitor POV. Oh, you're right. I can check the mouse to make it huge. Shake it, shake it. Okay. So this is done, chat. I think we covered it. Let me load Shadow of the Tomb Raider real quick, okay? I'm gonna remove the repo now, because if you said like it's actually building, maybe I'm gonna be able to upgrade to the right version, dude. Okay, don't do that, chat. Okay, like this is me getting like, you know, a little bit funky there. Yeah, it's still not push. We're gonna have to wait. Okay, chat. It's fine. Now I should have Steam. I'm gonna log in real quick, chat, into Steam. I'm gonna download the game. It's still compiling, chat. KDE is still compiling, so we're gonna wait. Okay, there is no rush. We fine. Okay, we are really fine, chat. Salut Robota. Hey man, can I ask a favor? Yeah, you can ask. Doesn't mean I'm gonna help you, bro. If I can, I will do it, but otherwise. Yeah, KDE 6.3 being built as we speak on CachyOS. Okay, so we are good, chat. Okay, so I'm just loading Steam right now. Could you try Spectacle? I heard it opens near instantly now. It was not before? What do you mean? It was not opening instantly before? Let me log in into Steam and we're gonna do that, okay, chat? Oh, Vince, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, dude? Oh la la, Vince is in the chat. What's up? Ta-ta-ta-dum. Okay, 1 second. Doing that. Okay, restarting Steam. We should be fine now. Plasma 6.3 is available on Arch and still not on Cache. Yes, because the way it works, dude, is that Arch. So the way it works is like Arch will push Plasma, right? So they push it, and then Cache is gonna repackage everything by adding the different CPU optimization. Okay, so they do V3, V4, and then the Zen version 4, especially like for the AMD like Zen 5, and yeah, I think it's AMD Zen 5 specific version. So right now it's compiling. So the time like their server recompile everything with all the optimization is going to take time, right? So this is where we are at. So certain user right now in the chat can already install it, but they don't use the same repos that I do. Okay, so I need to redo everything. So there is a little bit of delay, which is fair. So let's see the screenshot. It's fast, no? Like I never had an issue with the screenshot. Robota, it's worked pretty fast, no? Like even before, it was instant. Cache is building it right now. Yeah, that's why. I mean the capture regular. Okay, so let's do the. Yeah, I never had any issue, dude. No, it's good. Was it bad on X11? Honestly, I mean, you did pacman./syu. So yeah, again, it depends on your repo, right? So I believe like the way they compile, they do like Zen 3 first, then they do Zen 4, and then they do V3, V4, and then Zen 4. So I didn't know that the difference impacts also DE. Thanks for explaining. Yeah, they just like recompile most of the package, right? That's the idea. So if I do that, I don't know if it's compiled. They have plasma. Yeah. Yeah. So we just wait, chat. No rush. For some reason, Spectacle is missing close window animation after and just disappear. I'm so confused, dude. Okay, so we are fine, chat. This is looking good. We did it. Now I installed Steam, so let me install Steam, and I'm going to show you something. It's going to be the subject of my next video, and then we're going to react, okay? That's going to be the plan for today. So library, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, hello. Yes. Install, yes, yes. Can confirm window close animation on Spectacle is missing. I can't, you see, this is the type of detail where I'm like how important it is, you know what I mean? Oh, I understand what you mean. So when I close like that, it should like go down, right? But it doesn't. I can't see those details, chat. I just don't see them. To me, it's like, meh. You know? Is it important? I guess it is important for you, it's just not for me. Like, I just... Okay, game is downloading. So what is downloading? Maybe we're gonna watch the video. The video, like, we have been thinking about, chat. So let's go on YouTube. I think it is Linux versus Windows, something like that. Oh, Air Max first. Bro, YouTube, Linux versus Windows Gaming. The first result is Air Max. Bro, owning, chat. This guy is really good, dude. I'm just saying. So what is the name of this the gentleman who tried celebrity winning? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, this dude. I think it's this dude. Hey, Dozas, can you please like stop this type of comments? Like it's not constructive. Like you're not winning by saying that on my channel. Like you know, it's kind of a mess situation, you know, when you act like that. So please, like, be smart. I just can't help but notice all those little bugs all the time. Yeah, Alexei, that's good. Like, I just can't. So the video is from Ancient Gameplay. That's right. This gentleman. Salut, Logic Slayer. You made it. I don't know if I made it, but we are getting there. I think I've seen that creator. Seems like a pretty knowledgeable Linux streamer. Who? Okay, chat. So, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna publish this as a standalone video, but we're gonna react to it and see what it's all about, okay? And see what it's all about. So I'm gonna make a little intro for you guys. Are you okay? So if you want to spam the chat, you are more than welcome. Like that, you're gonna be famous too on the video. But yes. Are you ready, chat? Let's get into it. Salut everyone! In this video, we will react to one of the video made by... Okay, this is a lose. This is a lose I have to redo. no! No! I forget the name. Ancient gameplays. Okay. My bad. Let's do it again, chat. Salut everyone! In this video, we'll be watching and reacting about... Okay, today is not the day, dude. Is it Fabio? Is it Italian? Fabio seems like an Italian name. Mirko, thank you very much for the $1.25 donation. Makes me famous, daddy. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the generosity, buddy. I appreciate it. Ancient gameplay, GPU comparison are pretty interesting, though. Okay. Let's get into it. Oh! Okay. Listen, dude. He has a cat. He gained my respect. Where is the cat? Okay, I can see it. Down. Yes, look at this cat. Oh, the little chaton. Okay, I like it. So, Windows versus Linux. He looked like he chose Nobara. Good choice. I hope you watch my YouTube video about choosing the right distro for gaming. I'm pretty sure he did because he chose Nobara, so good job, dude. Yes! Blow my mind, brother! There is no sound? Guys, you don't have sound? Oh no! Wait, chat. Sub for audio. Guys, sub for audio, exactly, boys. The heck? You don't have sound? The heck is happening, dude? I don't think we're gonna have the sound for this stream, chat. In 1 second. Come on, bro! Give me the sound! So guys, we actually have a big problem here. We have a huge problem, chat. Only sound on Windows 11? No. Yeah. So now there is nothing I can do, dude. I think this is a day where so I'm gonna talk about that actually. We're gonna do a react of this video another time. I'm sure you can hear me at least here, right? Chat 1 2 1 2. You can only hear me. Okay, so I was mentioning the fact that yeah. So I was mentioning the fact that sometime I have issue with the stream, and it's related to Linux. It's not related to CachyOS, right? I think yeah, that's typically like the type of issue I encountered, dude. That's really really sucks, that. Really sucks, to say the least. And this is an issue related to Linux. There is nothing I can do about it. I opened. I was thinking about making a video about it. Maybe this is what we're gonna do today. We'll react to Fabio on Friday, okay, chat? Pipewire plus KWP graph, and you have everything under control. Now, this is not the issue. Restart the stream. It has nothing to do with the stream. I'm gonna explain you exactly what's happening. I know exactly what's happening, and I knew like one day I would have the issue, but I never thought it would happen like today, kind of. That sucks, dude. That sucks. That really sucks, and it's a Linux issue. So I've been fighting to, not having it, but at the end of the day, it's just slapping me in the face, and it's funny. It happened just today.
Front, left.
Okay, got it, dude. We got it. We fixed it. But still, it's an issue, and one day I'm gonna have to talk about it, chat. Did I break your ear?
Front, left. Front, right.
Okay. So we're gonna do like that right now, but I'm gonna have to explain, chat, what is actually happening, and that's a real issue, chat. Let me show you this. Let me show you and then we watch the video, okay? So GitHub. I think I'm gonna find the ticket. Air Max issue. So I open a ticket, chat. I open a ticket. And there is an issue within like OBS, okay? Like everybody knows about it. Okay. Oh, display froze. Man, today is the day, chat. Yeah, today is the day, but it's not the point. So the point, listen, chat, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on. The point is that there is an issue with like Pipewire and OBS, right? And I think it's more like an OBS issue, okay? So if I go there and I type crack, I guess. They closed it, dude. There is an issue. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one, chat. Okay, we find it. So let me show you. Like, you have the image. You hear me now, chat? 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's talk about this and then we react to the video. Okay, chat? So, audio issue with multiple input on the same source. Flatpak, Pipewire. Even without Flatpak, there is an issue. Okay? So when using multiple audio input on the same audio source in OBS, the sound quality becomes extremely poor and choppy. This occurs with my main mic is input and another audio input capture pulse audio onto the same default audio source. When the mic input is then directed to another arbitrary source, the audio quality significantly improves. This issue is observed on OBS, installed by Flatpak, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So there it shows everything, okay? So replicated, it does not appear to affect output capture, just input capture. So this has been posted, chat, in 2024, so it's more than a year, right? It has been confirmed, it's on Linux. Okay? Here, microphone, partially pierced sound, blah, 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 issue, right? Replicated, I actually opened a report on Pipewire. I was thinking it was Pipewire, right, chat? And guess what? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So, how does it work? I'm going to show you exactly how it works, chat. Sorry about that. So let me show you, dude. So from a sound issue, okay? Sound issue. OBS. So what is a real issue? If you have one piece, so I'm gonna show you the hardware side, okay? If you have one piece of hardware, okay, so this is the hardware. Here it's my USB Behringer, okay? This USB Behringer has 4 outputs. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? So the first one will be my mic. Okay? So it will be like the left side and your right side here. And the second one will be like my PC sound. Okay? And there is like physical plug, okay, that go on my streaming PC here. Okay, you don't see it. Wait. All right, I go on my streaming PC here. Okay, chat. So those plugs, they plug via like it's a USB port. Okay. So if you look at it like from a hardware standpoint, you have the machine, you have line-in that go like that, okay? That's my Behringer. So you have like actual like sounds that go in it, and then it goes there to a USB port, okay? And what you need to understand is like there is 4 sources. This is what is important. There is 4 sources, okay? When you go on the software side, it goes into, like on paper, say it's USB, then pipe wire, okay, then OBS, okay? And OBS right now, he has to take those 4 inputs and dispatch them, right? So it's gonna be like input 1, and input 2 into the mic, and 3 and 4 is gonna go into like desk sound, for example. Like we're gonna call it like that, desk sound. Okay, simple as that. If you have 4 inputs from the same device, okay, the same device here, it won't work. It is broken, chat. It just doesn't work. And this is the OBS problem. Like simple as that. Okay, chat, this is simple as that. It just doesn't work. So what I have to do, again, hardware. If I want to have the sound on my PC, I need to use another like input. And the other input is my capture card. Which come with a new other USB port. Like this is how I trick the system. So what I do, the sound arrive on my Behringer. Okay. And then one USB into my PC. Okay. And I have 2 cables there that go into my capture card. Sorry for the writing, right? Capture card. And this one is plugged through USB to the PC. And now, because we have like 2 different like inputs, OBS work. Issue is like this capture card, sometimes the sound is like just pop out. So it happens once in like 1 year of streaming on the PC, but it happens. And it happens today. Okay, so I had to unplug, replugged multiple times, and then boom, sound came back. It's a pain, chat. And all of this is because of OBS known bug. That's a problem, chat. let's be clear. To me, it's a real problem. I hope the team is gonna one day fix this issue. But you know what I was thinking? I was thinking like maybe I'm gonna have to switch back to Windows, dude, just because of that. Because you know, I'm not a spoiled child. I believe that it's gonna take time to fix this bug, but we are like almost a year, right? And after a year, if nothing is fixed, it means like nobody cares, which is okay. And if nobody cares, well, we're gonna move to Windows, dude. Because at the end of the day, like my show is more important than this. Like it needs to work. It just needs to work. And I hate to say it, but if this is what needs to happen, well, sadness, chat. You see, like I know, for example, like it just breaks the flow of the stream. I'm pretty sure we lost a ton of viewers, right? Because of this. It just sucks.
Hello, guys.
It just sucks. Like I love Linux, but at the end of the day, like I'm streaming for a living. If it doesn't work, if it breaks, to me it's just out. No question. Like there is no, and I don't have the tool to fix it. Right? I'm pretty sure you will be unhappy if you went back to Windows. If my second machine, like my streaming PC, have to go to Windows to do my work, I will do it. You have to be pragmatic in life, right? I think Linux is better than Windows. There is no question about it. I do believe this is the future for gaming, for everything. But when I see this type of issue, like how do you want me to do it? Like sincerely. How do you want me to do it? And like you have to see it this way. This is a known bug. It's confirmed, right? This bug report has been confirmed by project member. It affects Linux. What I see here is like, it just went to the backlog and nobody cares. That's the only issue I have, chat. That's the only issue I have. But it's a big darn issue, dude. I'm watching the car crash that is called KDE/Wayland and the inevitable rage quit back to Windows. Oh, we're talking about my streaming PC. It has nothing to do with Dozas. I'm gonna ban you, dude. What are you saying, dude? We are talking about an issue related to OBS on Linux. It has nothing to do with like KDE or Wayland. Like that sucks. So if you know, but you need to be fair to them, right? Like, and being fair is like there is 566 issue. 566 issue. So my guess is like they have a lot to deal with, right? So maybe today I'm gonna, you know what? After the stream, I'm gonna log into my GitHub account. I'm gonna bump it up. You know, make like a little bump and be like, hey. Can you please fix that? Like, this is important. You know? But that's all. Anyways, best of luck with your Windows stream. Okay, Dozas. Alright, dude. Wait for me. We're gonna take 1 minute of silence for our broski Dozas. Dozas. Where are you, broski? 1 minute of silence for Dozas. Good luck in life, dozas. Try to sit on a couple of bananas and tell us how it feels. Oh, you can't. No, you can sit on the bananas, but you can't tell us how it feels. Life is sad. Enjoy the banana, though. Enjoy your banana, broski! Okay. So, we are done with that. What I'm saying is that I hope like one day they're gonna fix it. Because this is a big problem, right, chat? This is a big problem. Okay, guys, let's go back and let's react to this video. Now we have the sound. Like, just to confirm, can you hear the wonderful voice of this gentleman?
Hello guys, Ancient Gameplays, I'm Fabio Pisco.
Oh, Fabio! Okay, let's do it again, chat. Let's do it again. 5-on-5 audio. Okay, so I'm gonna redo it, dude. Boo! Alright. Allez, Fabio.
Hello guys.
Come stai, Fabio? Salut everyone! In this video we are going to react to Fabio, the owner of the Ancient Gameplays channel. In this video is going to be talking about how Linux is apparently faster than Windows in 2025. So let's watch the video together. Let's get into it. Alright, this is it. We did it. We did it, chat. Now we have the sound.
Hello guys, Ancient Gameplays, I'm Fabio Pisco.
Who?
And this
Who?
is my cat.
Bro, the cat is awesome. Like, we already like paused on this cat, but the cat is awesome. So it's already a 10 on 10 in my books. Okay? And also, Fabio, if you want to copyright strike me reacting to your video, that's fair, dude. Don't hesitate to do it. I will understand, okay? Let's get into it.
For this video I'm testing gaming performance on Windows versus Linux. And I can tell you right
Okay, so Windows versus Linux, and you can tell right away, he might have watched my video where I compare like the best distro for gaming. Because he chose Nobara, and this is a really good choice. Okay? This is a really good choice. I'm really looking forward to what type of result he's gonna get. Mirko, did you do another donation? Dude! Man, the guy, like, Mirko, you really want to be in in this video? Hello! Okay, thank you very much for the $1.25 donation, Mirko. You're the goat, man. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Fabio, have my babies.
away that the results that you'll see here will blow your mind.
Blow
And
my
before you
mind?
start commenting,
Listen, dude, blow my mind. I'm all for it. So, before the video goes, what we have been watching for the last 3 years, last 3 years, I would say like last 3 years, since really like Proton was pushed into the gaming world on Linux, is that if you are running an NVIDIA card, there is a high chance you're gonna get still like more FPS on Windows versus Linux. You will get around like minus, I would say like 5% to minus like 25%, depending on the game, if you are running an NVIDIA card. So I made a lot of video about those topics. If you want to watch them, don't hesitate to go on my channel and check. But on the other hand, if you have an AMD card, there is a high chance you're gonna have like on-par performance or even like better performance on Linux, around like, I would say between 5 and 15% like uplift depending on the game when running the game on Linux. So if you have AMD and Linux, this is a win. There is some, I would say like counter example, because on AMD it's a little bit more complicated, but if you are using like game with ray tracing, you might be under on Linux versus Windows. Maybe he's going to talk about it, but this is the overall trend. Like overall trend is like better performance with AMD with certain case and worse performance versus Windows with NVIDIA on Linux. So let's see his finding.
Things like I'm testing an optimized Linux version versus a standard Windows 11 one. No. I am literally a noob when it comes to Linux. And the few things that I know them because I learned them.
Okay, so this is great. At least he's straight to the point. Like he's a beginner on Linux and he's learning on the go. So this is what everybody should think. Even if you are like 20 years of Linux under the back, because there is always something to learn, right? So I like the approach.
While making this video. And the results you see here are from testing Windows 11 24H2 versus the Nobara 41 Linux.
Man, like we already win. Guys, you already win on the screen. Dude, the wallpaper, it's a win. Allez hop, we done. End of the video, chat. End of the video. We already won, chat. Come on. Like what is this? What is this blue stuff? Look at this wonderful image. And you know what? If you want to know how Glorious Eggroll got this image, you have to go and watch my podcast with the actual creator of Nobara. Yes, that's a shameless plug, but I don't care.
And all I had to do here was basically enter my Steam account, download Proton, which is a translation layer from Valve, something that we had before like Wine,
Yes.
and it was done. Every single game I tested was
Again, I'm a noob on Linux, but I believe Proton comes with already installed in some case. I might be wrong. That's right. It might be installed in some case, but... And there is another thing to activate. You have to activate the compatibility layer within the Steam option, but it's okay. Like we forgive you, dude. No problem.
was running out of the box. Besides those games that have really peaky anti-cheat software, because
Yeah.
it just doesn't work because of the software, because the game would work. And I tested over 20 games and every single one of
So, interesting point. So he understood that anti-cheat is a problem, not the game itself. Like the game would run, but anti-cheat is blocking it. So for a newbie, he understands a lot already, chat.
those worked. Even like Pal World, I was testing offline, but even if I went online, it would be the same. It just worked. There are some games with anti-cheat systems that won't work as well, but most of them.
It just works, dude. It just works. And by the way, if you want to create a server of Power World on your Linux machine, Linux server, I have a couple of videos on that. Pretty good video, I have to say, and also a full tutorial. I'm just saying.
Them will, or at least some of them will. And
Yes.
now you ask, what if I want to play the games that I have outside of Steam?
No problem. Heroic Launcher, boys. That will be my answer. Lutris bottles, but Heroic Launcher.
And I asked myself the same question.
Yes.
And after a bit of searching, I found a launcher
Dude, what a god! He went with the right one, dude. He went with the right one. Okay, like Fabio. Mi piacere. Is that good in Italian? Mi piacere, Fabio. Fabio.
called Heroic Launcher that allows you to have all your games from GOG, Epic Store and Amazon Prime Store in the same software, which is pretty neat. And I'm pretty sure that there is something close to that for the EA and Ubisoft launchers. But for now, I'm gonna launch you towards today's sponsor. Today's video sponsor is...
So for the actual over launcher, you can use them through Heroic Launcher. So there is like 3 actual launcher which are supported out of the box with the Heroic Launcher, but you can install all the other ones. So I made some tutorial about having like Battle.net installed via the Heroic Launcher, which I really recommend, chat. Okay? Oh, he's Portuguese? Darn, I thought he was Italian. So I don't know about Portuguese. I don't know how to say I like you in Portuguese. Darn! I suck, chat. I'm gonna have to learn Portuguese.
The Nobara 41 ISO, I installed the system.
Yes.
Then it came with Steam installed already. All I had to do was install Proton, and after that I just installed the Heroic Launcher in order to play my games from GOG.
And that's all. That's all, dude.
The ones that you see in this video, like The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077. And that's all.
Yes, that's all. That's all. He said it, chat.
With this, I mean that anyone that can do a clean installation of Windows nowadays, which is pretty simple, can do a clean installation of Novara 41 Linux as well.
So I would say like installing Windows is harder than installing Linux. And I know like a lot of people are gonna be like, no, it's not true. Installing Windows is easier. No, bro. Because after installing Windows, you have to go through the hassle of installing the driver chipset. You have to go to the hassle of installing the NVIDIA driver and everything. And if you think it's hard on Linux, like you're totally wrong. If you get the right distro, everything is installed out of the box. You have nothing to do. On Windows, it's a requirement. You have to install them. So, yes.
And make it ready to play. And this might sound odd for people that used Linux like 10 years ago, but Linux nowadays is actually easy to use.
Yes! Yes! So this is like, man, this is a really bad misconception. It's like some user like tried, I don't know, Ubuntu 10 years ago, and I don't want to say it was a mess, but yeah, it was not what it is now. But it was a mess. Yeah, I can see it. It was a mess compared to what it is now. Now the experience on Linux is above. Is way above. And, you know, if you're still thinking that Linux is exactly as it was like 10 years ago, you're so wrong. Just in the last 3 years, everything went like up to the roof, chat. Like it's just insane, especially for gaming. So yeah, give it a try.
And in terms of gaming, we must appreciate what Valve did with Proton, that is based on the good old wine, because without them, things wouldn't have evolved the way they did, I suppose, even with SteamOS and so on. And
yeah, good point. So Valve did a good job for the last 3 years, I have to say. Like they changed like the Windows gaming overall. Like it just went to another level. Like they pushed it to a huge new level. I heard Windows 12, you have to sacrifice your firstborn to update. Yes. Tech bros are coming all around Linux again, seeing the gains that are on the table. The other day I saw Techia City also experimenting. It will happen more and more. Yeah, I agree. Lastly, we had Tech City, we had Epos Vox, who jump into the train. What else? We have this gentleman here, Fabio. It's starting, chat. It is starting. I just hope that, you know, they will test, experiment, but they will also like watch some of the tutorial I made, because without tutorial, it might be a little bit more rough. You know, even if it's easy, there is still some points that need to be made. And, you know, my tutorial or any other one tutorial, but I think like there is like sometimes some questions that need to be answered, just to be clear. Robert Lee, yeah, that's right. Robert Lee, Groovy Train, like that's a good one, yeah. Like we start to have more and more users switching to Linux, and this is good, chat. Like this is good. Linux is still not perfect, but just those huge creators showing the way, leading the way, it's helpful, right?
now that you know how I made things work, let's see the results.
Yes.
This time we start with The Witcher 3, and in this game Windows 11 with the AMD Adrenalin 25.1.1 drivers performs better when testing in Novigrad with the RX 6800 at all resolutions.
Okay. So, I like those graph, chat. Man, I wish I could do those graph, like nice graph like that. So we have The Witcher 3 with a 6800, so AMD 6800, 1080p, 1440p, 4K, CPU 7600, 3D at stock, and DDR5 6000 CL36. Okay, so we are in a case scenario where the PC is not really like pushed to the max, which is fine. It's more like a stock review, right, chat? Like it's more like a stock review, which is fine. Here you can see that for whatever reason, we are having less performance. So my question is, does the Witcher 3 has ray tracing here? I don't remember. I don't recall it, chat. But Ultra Plus, when I see those results, I would say that the Witcher 3 has ray tracing. And that's the reason why we are there, dude. A little bit of a loss. Because without ray tracing, I'm pretty sure like the Witcher 3 will be faster on Linux. Guys, can you confirm? There is ray tracing, right, in The Witcher 3? Let me check. I think there is, dude. Yes, exactly. So, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt 3 next gen update is available, bringing NVIDIA DLSS 3 and ray tracing. So that's why. So if you are using so this is what I said earlier in the video, right? If you are using a game with ray tracing on AMD, on Linux versus Windows, you're gonna have a little bit of like slowdown.
But considering how poorly Linux gaming performed for some years, this is a major uplift when it comes to performance, especially due to Valve's Proton.
Yes.
As we go into Counter-Strike 2 with low settings, we see Windows...
Wait. Counter-Strike 2, low settings, and he has less FPS than in Windows. Uh-huh. He should not, chat. So, okay, let me explain. Counter-Strike is a problem. Counter-Strike 2 is really hard to bench because most of the people, they don't understand how it works, okay? So, do I explain it in detail? Okay, let's explain it in detail. So let me explain the issue with Counter-Strike 2, okay? So Counter-Strike 2 benches. I'm gonna explain you the problem, chat, okay? So Counter-Strike, I'm gonna call it CS2, okay? Has two ways of running. There is a DirectX 12 version, and there is a Vulkan version. Okay, this is the most important thing. You can run with DirectX 12, or you can run with Vulkan. Correct? Or am I saying something wrong? Wait. Maybe. No, maybe I'm making a mistake, chat. I think by default on Linux, on Windows, sorry. Yeah, DirectX 11. Okay, my bad. So there is a mistake there. So let me redo that. Chat, let me redo that. Because I had a doubt, and I think this is the thing. So, yeah. Thanks. So here is a kick. Here is a kicker, chat. Here is a kicker. So this is really confusing. I almost got there. So CS2, it can run in two ways. DirectX 11, okay, and Vulkan. I think this is it, chat. This is to double check, but you're gonna understand exactly where is the issue. If you run on Windows, okay, without any launch option, it's gonna go with DirectX. Okay, I have a doubt on the DirectX 11 here, so we'll say like DirectX. Okay, but on Linux, it's gonna be pushed in Vulkan. All right, so if you just make a comparison like that, you're not really comparing the same thing, right? So this is the first problem. And second problem is that on Linux, it runs native, okay? And I've seen some user running it through Proton, which is not what you are supposed to do. You're gonna get kicked anyways, but this is an issue. It runs native. If you run through Proton, well, you go back to DirectX, okay? And yeah, like it could be a little bit messy when running it. All right, so now you understand the complexity.
Windows 11 pulling ahead once again, and this happened since I was using Proton GE as well, because even though Counter-Strike 2 was supposed to run natively, it just wouldn't start somehow.
Okay. So he had the issue, dude. He couldn't run Counter-Strike 2 natively. And I think this is the reason why he went under. Okay? He couldn't run natively.
And it did start with Proton, but the performance was subpar as you can see. But it gets even worse when you raise the settings to very high with 4 times MSAA.
So I think here it's related to the fact you use Proton. I've done several videos on Counter-Strike Source 2, and what I noticed on Linux versus Windows is that on Windows you will have higher FPS, but the minimum lows will be higher on Linux. So the overall experience on Counter-Strike 2, if you set it up correctly, right, if you launch it natively, you will have a better experience on Linux.
Here, Windows 11 is 27% faster at 1080p, 43% faster at 1440p, and 46% faster at 4K. And I looked online and it seems to be the case even when running natively, with Counter-Strike 2 running worse on Linux versus Windows. Although as we move to Plague Tale Requiem things change, and now Nobara Linux is faster than Windows even...
Whoa! Look at this, dude! The famous 15%. Here he destroyed it, 15%, chat.
When using a translation layer to run the games, in this case, Valve's Proton GE.
Yes!
Which shows us that either AMD is leaving too much performance in the table, or Linux is just much more efficient in some cases, especially when it comes to CPU load. This being said, Nobara 41 is 17% faster at 1080p, 13% faster at 1440p, and 8% faster at 4K.
So I like his analysis. How do you analyze that, right? Okay, we'll talk about it later in the video, I guess. Let's watch all these results and then we'll talk.
And even when moving to Cyberpunk 2077,
nice.
That's using the Heroic Launcher and Proton GE,
so it's like a 3%
upgrade
there.
with Linux, which is something that is still blowing my mind. The same game running with a conversion or translation layer is actually faster than when running natively on Windows. Some people stated that in some games the performance was higher on Linux because there was some elements of the X12 that couldn't be run or...
So this argument came back a lot of time, okay? So the argument is that the game run better on Linux because there is some, feature which are not existing on Linux, and it's false. So this game, even on NVIDIA, in certain case scenario, when you are CPU limited, Linux does better. Okay, so for this specific case, I would say like the uplift is linked mainly to the fact that Linux, when you are CPU limited, is shining, right? That's why, like, if you run Linux on a laptop, you might have better performance on the laptop than if you are running Windows, because by definition, laptop, they are a little bit of have a CPU limitation, like everything is related to the CPU. And it will give you better result, right? on my previous PC with my 5950X, I was CPU limited. And I'm telling you, like when I was comparing to Windows, I made a video about it actually. I had better FPS on my Linux machine with certain options compared to Windows.
Ran on Linux, but I didn't really notice anything different, to be honest, visually. So I guess that's not the case.
It's not the case. Defcan Game, thank you very much for becoming a proud member of La Crème de la Crème Club on Twitch, dude. Thank you very much for your support, dude. Welcome, welcome. Thanks a lot.
And now we have Robocop Rock City, where we not only have higher averages, but also higher 1% lows.
Nice.
That are 12% higher at 1080p and 6% higher at 1440p. Again, the difference isn't really much, but seeing games running this well on Linux is astonishing, to be honest.
Nice. Man,
and now
he's
we have
praising
Vanisher's
it.
Ghost of New Eden, an Unreal Engine 5 title, and in this specific part, a CPU-intensive one, Linux is beating the shit out of Windows, having higher 1% lows than Windows has on averages at both 1080p and 1440p,
Bro.
which is insane. And again, we found no differences whatsoever graphically wise, and this game was even retested since the difference was so big.
Bro.
That's what she said. Here,
So that's what she said. Okay, dude. So how much it is?
here Nobara 41
This is like 15%? 23%, dude. So 23%. So let me explain that. If you play this game on Windows right now, right? And you have this setup like a 6800 AMG, you switch to Linux, it's like, if you're playing in 1080p, it's like you buy a new graphic card, bro. You don't need to upgrade your graphic card. Just switch to Linux. Like here, like what are you doing on Windows? If you have an AMG card, like what are you doing on Windows? I'm not even kidding. Like look at this. You don't need to buy a 5090. Just switch to Linux.
1080p, 16% faster at 1440p.
Like what is this?
And 10% faster at 4K, which again is a huge win for Linux here. Hellblade 2 is another Unreal Engine 5 title, but a way more GPU-driven one. Still, we do get a performance
pretty
uplift
good,
when
actually.
using Linux versus Windows. And again, this should never be the case, as Linux is using Proton to translate the code in order to run the game, and that takes power, so again, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, Woski.
And Black Myth Wukong, another Unreal Engine 5 title, is showing exactly the same.
Man,
with
that's a
Nobara
big
41
uplift.
pulling slightly ahead of Windows 11. Not by much like in other scenarios or other titles, but still a win. Something that nobody would have thought possible some years ago.
So, listen, guys. Here you can see, like, he lowered the FSR there, or TSR, whatever. Like, he lowers the upscaling, because normally it's 75%. And he went from cinematic to high. And, man, like, that's a huge uplift there again, right? Especially in the lows. He kind of proves the point I was saying earlier, right? When you put most of the effort on the CPU, Linux is just like destroying everything.
And now we have Homeworld 3, an excellent title to test CPUs. At 1080p we're more CPU driven again, so Linux takes the upper hand, although as we move to 1440p and 4K and things get more GPU driven, Windows starts pulling its own weight, finally, and starts performing better than Linux, the way that it should always be. It happened the same way with Counter-Strike 2 that ran much worse on Linux when using very high settings, so I guess that we might be into something here. Resident Evil 4 is another great title, and we're not testing with ray tracing since we can't enable it on this game when using Proton GE.
Oh, you can't enable ray tracing on Resident Evil 4? I didn't know that, dude. I didn't know. So if you have an AMD card, you can't enable ray tracing for certain game.
Still, Linux is pretty much on par with Windows 11 here, being actually slightly faster overall, but nothing really relevant. But this means that you can play Resident Evil 4 on Linux with virtually the same performance that you do on Windows, and that's crazy. And I also tested some more recent games like Stalker 2 to see how they would perform, and again, Linux is taking the lead, delivering virtually the same results as Windows 11, but with better 1% lows at 1080p. I do have to state though that I felt like this game had more latency when running on Linux. This was the only one where I felt it though, and it might even be placebo effect since I didn't measure it, but Stalker 2 just felt slower to respond on Linux.
Oh, that's interesting take there. I didn't have this feeling while I tested it. I'm wondering if there is something in the option, like you forget to disable. That's odd. That's odd, you notice there is more input lag on this one. Even with KCD2, I get better FPS on Linux than on Windows. On the same scene, 130 FPS versus 105 on Windows with a 4090. Hey, Cosmic, I had the same feedback. I was about to make a video about it, but maybe I'm gonna, like, it's in my plan, but I was like, I already made 2 streams with Kingdom Come 2, but I had like really great performance with Linux compared to Windows with this specific game. You can't enable ray tracing only for AMD 6000 card on some game. Got it. Okay.
At least to me, maybe due to Proton.
Yeah, I don't know what he had this issue, chat. I didn't encounter that, but I believe him. Maybe there is something going on behind the scene, like Force VSync with this specific game with Proton G. Interesting feedback there.
God of War Ragnarok shows more of the same here, with Nobara 41 being
Man,
again on
it's a
top
win.
of the hill, being
It's a
slightly
win, dude.
faster than Windows 11 at all resolutions. And by the time you reach this game, you might already have prepared for the rest of the video. But as for me, I still don't understand how this can happen. I guess that maybe AMD drivers are just much better on Linux.
Also,
Yes, I do have to test AMD and Nvidia cards for the next video.
yeah, like
As for Silent Hill,
if he goes with AMD Nvidia card, he's gonna get exactly the result I was mentioning before. But I'm curious to see his take on it. Interesting, chat.
2, it is a shit show when it comes to traversal stutters, being it on Windows or Linux. Linux does show slightly higher 1% lows across the board though, delivering 31% better 1% lows at 1080p. But still crappy.
Man, I didn't know Silent Hill 2 was running that bad, chat. What are those what is this, chat? What are those lows? It's actually crazy, no? It's actually crazy, right? I didn't buy it, but...
And now we have another surprise with Space Marine 2 being considerably faster on Linux as well.
Oh,
this time we
nice.
have Nobara 41 being 15% faster at 1080p, 10% faster at 1440p, and 6% faster at 4K. And again, either these AMD Linux drivers do a much better job than the Windows ones, or something is very wrong.
Nice, another
And this
win,
makes me
chat.
think that maybe AMD could be extracting much more performance out of their cards with better drivers for Windows, I guess. But it is what it is. And we'll now have some fun with the Riftbreaker CPU benchmark, where the results are more or less in line with what we saw before in the previous
Yeah, it's nothing
benchmarks.
crazy,
But
right?
as soon as we move to the GPU benchmark, things change, and Windows 11 now takes the lead, being 6% faster at 1080p, 9% faster at 1440p, and 11% faster at 4K.
Man, maybe I need to buy this game, Riftbreaker. Because you can choose if you bench the GPU or the CPU. That will be interesting, no, chat?
Showing us once again that in the more GPU-driven scenarios, Windows is still superior. But when it comes to the more CPU-driven ones, Linux usually takes the lead, even with a translation layer on top of it.
It's interesting also to see that he disables the ray tracing there.
Which is actually interesting. And this time I also tested Palworld.
Nice.
And again we have more of the same, with Nobara 41 performing slightly better at 1080p and 1440p, and being slightly slower at 4K.
Man, if you look at the gain in terms of lowest, it's just crazy, right? It is crazy, chat. Like, the experience is going to be way smoother on Linux, dude. So not in 1440p and 4K for whatever reason. You know what I believe? I believe maybe the 6800 reached its limit in 1440p. Maybe this card is not, the best for 1440p. So here you reach the limit of the card, right? So it's kind of like struggling. I don't know. I'm just sharing my file chat. Riftbreaker is awesome, especially if you like tower defense and base building. You know, I buy some game just to do the benchmark for you guys. Like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I never played the game. I think I have like hours, I have hours of benchmark, but I never play the game, dude.
We should state though that the 1% lows were considerably lower on the Linux at higher resolutions, which again proves the point that with more GPU load, usually Linux tends to perform slightly worse.
Yeah, that's a good take.
Getting closer to the end, we have the Thaumaturge, a game that I actually enjoyed a lot. And again, we have the same tendency as in some other games, with Linux performing better at 1080p, delivering higher averages and especially higher 1% lows, but as soon as we go to 1440p and 4K, those same 1% lows get considerably lower than when running Windows 11.
So this, yeah, I couldn't reproduce with my 4090. I believe that, so let me rephrase. With my setup, I always noticed that the 1% lows, they were higher on Linux, even with NVIDIA. Like the 1% lows, they are better on Linux. But I couldn't reproduce this at different resolution. And my guess is that the GPU is showing its limit here. That could be the reason why, right? Another point could be the fact that I don't know the CPU. Yeah, I don't know the configuration he's using here. But in those resolution, maybe like, you know, stock is not enough too for Linux. I don't know, just my thought. I could be like the two potential like direction I would take to explain those difference in terms of number. I couldn't reproduce that on my hand for sure.
Which is a bummer, to be honest, but not a deal breaker at all if you ask me. At least if you're looking into Linux for gaming, not a deal breaker at all. Now, after looking at all the results being basically better on Linux, you might be asking yourself, how is it possible for Windows to be better?
So I guess it's because of the Counter-Strike 2,
better
right?
on Linux all the time. Well, that happens due to the shitty Counter-Strike 2 results that we got on Linux. Take those away and you have Nobara 41 being 4% faster at 1080p and 3% faster at 1440p. Which again is something that is very hard to explain as those games were running natively on Windows and most of them still run worse than on Linux.
So here, okay, it still like shocked me that he's only like 4% above Windows. I would have expected him to be more like 5 to 15 at 1080p, okay? So my guess is that the choice of graphic card might not be pushing the difference really strong. I would say that. Because, like, you know, my numbers are based on some of my buddies who have been like benching game for a long time in the community. So whether they come from, you know, the CachyOS Discord, which have been like lurking like a lot and looking at all those benchmarks, or whether they come from the Gaming Linux French Discord, which has a lot of bench there, and some of my buddies who own, like, for example, like a 7900 XTX, right? And some of those bench, they are not really aligning with that. Like, it will be more between like +5 and +15%, not only like +4%. So here I'm you know, it's aligned with what they think, but the proportion is smaller. You know what I mean? CS2 should have run native without the Proton, would have worked. Yes. So I explained that before, Shockwave, but like on Counter-Strike 2, what I noticed is that if you run... So Counter-Strike 2 on Windows run through DirectX. On Linux, it runs through Vulkan. So you are not comparing the same thing straight off, right? If you want to compare them, you need to run Counter-Strike 2 on Vulkan on Windows. If you don't do that, if you just run DirectX, what happens with DirectX is like you will have higher average FPS, but you will have lower like deep. Like you're gonna have like the 1% low are gonna be lower. I've made like 3 or 4 videos about Counter-Strike 2, right? Windows versus Linux. I really encourage you to watch them. But I would say overall, like the native experience is like Linux native experience is better than the Windows experience. Whether you're running DirectX or Vulkan on Linux, okay, and Windows. If you try to play with Proton on Linux, you might get kicked by the anti-cheat, right? Because you are supposed to run native. Okay, I hope I explained everything. But Counter-Strike 2 is a hard game to bench. It's easy to make a mistake. Like it's not like plug and play, because there is native version, there is a Vulkan and DirectX version, and you can get lost in the sauce, right? So like this benchmark, I would avoid it. And this is without taking Counter-Strike 2.
And to someone that has been testing Linux a bit here and there over the years, these results just blew my mind. But well, let's go to the final.
I like how enthusiastic he is.
I wanted to explore the options of...
Like he's really enthusiastic, huh, chat? Salut open source guy, what's up?
And well, guys, as you saw, very, very interesting results. And again, I told you in the beginning of the video that most of the results, or at least some of the results, would blow your mind.
Yes.
And at least to my mind, they did it. I was never expecting Linux gaming to perform better than Windows, apart from native implementations, like maybe Counter-Strike 2 running natively, Dota 2, and some other games that can run natively on Linux.
So it's a good point. And sometimes running natively doesn't mean better performance, right? In general versus Windows. Most of the time it does. Like, for example, like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, native just explode like Windows. But he has less options, so it's discutable, right? Like, it's not really the same version of the game. Valheim too, like if you play Valheim native, you're gonna be like blown away. I would say if you play also game like sandboxed game like Minecraft, if you play Minecraft, you're gonna lose your mind. Like, dude, like you're gonna lose your mind on Linux. It runs way better overall than on Windows. So yeah, you know, I'm happy he kind of like discovered the fact that Proton and Wine is not like, you know, sucking performance out of gaming. So, you know, we could talk about NVIDIA, but I already talk a lot about NVIDIA. There is a difference with NVIDIA because NVIDIA is way more complex, right? It's a closed driver issue. The fact that you can develop like Wine and Proton as you can do it with open driver, that's the main issue, right? That's why you lose this performance. But when you have access to the source and you're running AMG, dude, this thing is just flying.
Now, working better than Windows while running a Proton GE layer, so basically translating the code in order to run it on Linux and still having better performance than Windows. That's just crazy. And I don't really know if that comes to AMD drivers, if the drivers are just better on Linux, and maybe the Windows drivers are handicapping the performance of the AMD cards on Windows. I don't really know. What I know is that I tested on both systems with the same card, and Linux is just better in most of them, especially in games like Space Marine 2.
Boom! He said it. Linux is just better. It is just better, chat.
Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the difference is just big. And funny enough, games that have native implementation on Linux, like Counter-Strike 2, when I run them with Proton GE, they actually run much worse than on Windows.
So again, I explained why, right?
Games, even God of War Ragnarok, Stalker 2, they just run generally better. Even with Proton, they just run generally better on Linux, and that is just insane. I know it's 2025, but what they did here now with Linux is just insane. You can just go install Linux, install Proton, make your Steam account, install the Heroic Launcher, for example, and just enjoy your games. Just play them. All you have to do is basically just select Proton, go to play, and the game will launch and will play. Games like Resident Evil 4 will have the same exact performance on Windows and Linux. So it won't.
So there are sometimes some game where you can't use ray tracing with Proton, but some of them work. Yes.
Won't be losing performance anymore. Or in the games that you will be losing performance, well, I mean, it's Proton, it's a translation layer to Vulkan, you can't do much, but generally the performance is basically the same, at least on AMD cards. Also guys, I just forgot of another very, very good point of having Nobara Linux versus Windows is basically the preloading of the shaders. So
I think it's gonna be faster again also on Linux, especially with AMD. I was talking about that in a podcast with TKG, where he was explaining that they did such a good work on like making those shaders running faster. Let's see what he said.
On Linux, you have, at least on the Steam games, of course, you have way less stutters, and that happens because since you're running Vulkan.
Okay, so he's not talking about that. Okay. So he's just talking about the stutter. So I'm not sure it's related to the shader. I thought he will be mentioning the shader loading. So the discussion I had with TKG at the time was the fact that they were able to reduce the time of compiling the shader on Linux versus Windows. And he was talking about the advance that the Proton team made. And it was really interesting to listen to what he was saying. But here he's more talking about the stuttering within the game and the smoothness.
Shaders are preloaded when using Vulkan, and that's a thing that I believe that that Steam should do, or should allow you to do still on the Windows side as well, because it just works much better. For example, in games like the Thaumaturge, where I had stutters every step that I took in a new direction, when running Nobara Linux, it just works well because the Vulkan shaders are just preloaded, sorry, Portuguese was taking over, before the game goes in. And the same happens for all the other games. So generally, even in Palworld, for example, generally the games are way smoother at the first try because the shaders are preloaded, thing that Steam should allow for the X11 and the X12 on Windows as well. I would love it. So this is another big side for Linux.
So I don't know if it's really because of the shader, chat. I don't think it's. Yeah, I'm not sure, chat. I think it's more because of the way like Linux handle everything versus Windows. I agree with the fact there is less stutter. The main reason behind it, like the technical reason, I'm not sure it's this. But I agree with this statement. There is less stutter. Like the experience is way better.
Now, if you want me to do another one of these videos, because I didn't really know if people would like this video or not. I hope they did.
And it's something that chat and there is something. So let me finish on that. The stutter and the experience in game is something you can't really understand while running a benchmark. And I do believe that's why like some of the benchmarks sometimes they tell you a story, but they don't tell you the full story. Okay. I remember when playing Apex Legends, like the experience was way better on Linux. The game was smoother. It was like in terms of reaction, like the input lag was better on Linux. Like everything was better on Linux. And yeah, like some things that need to be said. And any benchmark couldn't give you this feedback. And I've been saying that for like 3 years, like almost 4 years now. It's just better on Linux. Chat.
So if you want another one now with a newer card, for example, the 7900 XTX, and maybe with something like a 4080 Super, testing Windows versus Linux as well, just leave the comment in the comment section telling me that you want 7900 XTX, for example, versus RTX 4080 Super, Windows versus Linux as well. Because
so this will be interesting too, right? To see if the GPU itself was a bottleneck in high resolution for the 1% low. I believe it was. Maybe I'm wrong, but it will be interesting to see, right?
I will make this video if this video has at least, let's say, 50,000, 1,000 views. I would aim for at least 50,000 views. If the video reaches the 50,000 views,
50,000 views, easy, no?
One for the XTX.
Yeah, here we go. We are already there.
Versus NVIDIA cards.
Go watch the video, chat.
Also on Windows and Linux.
You go watch the video and you put a thumbs up.
Food this good in a flash with
Again, with these results, you now know that Linux gaming in 2025 is not perfect, but near perfect. And I'm saying not perfect because there are some drawbacks of playing or gaming in Windows full-time. First of all, some anti-cheat systems won't work with Linux. So if you want to play games like Call of Duty and so on,
Sadness.
yeah, that might not work because, again, not because of the game itself, because of the anti-cheat software.
Yes.
That's the reason. Now, there are some other things, like, for example, some benchmarks don't work there. But if we're talking about benchmarks, there are also positive points, like the fact that in terms of applications like Blender and so on, you have ROCm for the AMD cards, of course. You have ROCm natively on Linux, meaning that
Yes.
you don't really need to do all the steps with a Linux subsystem on Windows and so on. You just run, and ROCm runs natively on Windows, meaning that in terms of productivity, Linux will be better for the AMD cards.
Okay, so when it comes to productivity, chat, there is no question about it. So depending on what you do, but if you are running anything related to, even on NVIDIA, chat, everything has to run on Linux. Like Linux run better for that. I'm talking about AI, right? I'm talking about all the stuff. It runs native. It's easier to install. It takes 2 seconds to install Olama on your PC. Like the ROCm example, like he is using Nobara, which has everything polished. So he come from a Linux distribution that does everything for him. So it's pretty neat. Sometimes installing ROCm can be a problem. Like let's be honest, on certain other distribution. But he chose the right one there, and everything works for him. And it's pretty nice to see it.
So there's that. But in terms of gaming, almost every single thing works, and it works pretty well. Honestly, It works pretty well. And I'm really eager to see what SteamOS brings to the table, because it seems that Valve is thinking of releasing SteamOS for computers as well, for mainstream computers, and that would be dope, because we would have a system aimed for gaming, specifically for gaming, made by Valve, and it would just be awesome. Really, it would just be awesome to have it, see it in terms of performance, gaming, compatibility, and so on. But overall, yeah.
So yeah, my review on SteamOS is gonna arrive soon, maybe next week. It requires a lot of work, but I agree with that. I don't think like SteamOS is gonna bring more to what it actually exists in terms of performance and everything, but it's gonna bring visibility. And you know, when it's me that's saying like Linux is better, not a lot of people watch it or are aware of it. When this gentleman, which I believe has way more subscribers than we do right now, say it, is gonna, bring more awareness to the actual situation, right? Which is great. And the more and more it goes into that direction, the more, Linux is gonna spread. And this is really nice, chat. This is really nice. But again, like in terms, like awareness is not performance, right? So yeah, SteamOS is gonna bring a lot, but it won't be, like plus 50% performance because it's SteamOS. That's the whole point.
Productivity for the AMD cards, it is better on Linux. There are several applications that don't work for Linux, sadly, but in terms of gaming and so on, everything basically works now with a translation layer. It's so easy. It's just so easy to do that. It's really mind-blowing what Linux was 10 years ago and what it is now. It's just much better.
That's cool.
You can definitely use it as a daily driver for 99% of applications that you have. It's just the way it is. Very, very good, I must say.
Do you think he's gonna switch to Linux? That would be the real question. Because making a video like that, it's fun. But would he actually switch to Linux?
If you're playing competitively online and so on, you still have to rely on Windows, of course. But besides that, you can just use Linux as a daily driver without any kind of issues, because again, it just works. And well, that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.
Okay.
Leave your comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about today's video, if you really enjoyed it.
So guys, that was a good video, chat. That was a good video. I'm gonna put the link in description below. And yeah, that was pretty neat, chat. That was pretty neat. Okay, that was the reaction. That was the reaction for you guys. I think it was good overall. What are the comments? Salut Koega, salut Skyvids. 2 hours, what did you miss? You missed a lot. I recently started dual booting using a 7800 XT on Linux. Not only are my frame time better, but my frame had a jump as well as by plus 60. It is a crazy difference. It is a crazy difference, dude. I think this gentleman is just like Fabio. Is just like in love with the fact that while running through Proton, you still have better performance. I switched to Linux about 3 weeks ago and I don't miss Windows one bit. Yeah, you see, I'm also switching to Linux this year and will definitively appreciate the XTX Linux benchmark. That's nice. Okay, I was good, chat. There is a lot of things I'm reading right now. I think he's gonna be disappointed with Nvidia, chat. I'm looking forward to see what he's gonna say, dude. Looking forward to that. So, chat, we went through everything, I think. Bonjour, sur Arch, Plasma 6.3 est disponible. Yes, David. Il est disponible. Is Plasma less buggy now? I want to switch, but I have nothing but issue, and when I did troubleshooting to get help in the Fortune, KD Dev thought the issue I had were very hot. I don't have issue with, like, at least for my usage, with Plasma, so I'm good, dude. Let's see if he downloaded the game. Yes. Chat, what time is it? Oh, okay, we have 10 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna switch to the proprietary driver real quick. Enfin, the proprietary module. This one. So I'm running the free right now, the open, and we're gonna go to the close. So let's install that. And we're gonna do the bench. I'm working a 2070 Super on CachyOS and I've had any issue with gaming, but I'm definitively going Team Red with the next PC build. So listen, guys. Personally, like, I just own a 4090 on this PC. I have an Intel Arc on another PC and over NVIDIA cards. But with the generosity of some of the members of La Crème de la Crème Club, I'm planning to get new hardware, and I'm thinking about a 9070. Okay, I want to get a 9070 XT for my next, like, graphic card, because I really want to try it. I want to feel the AMD experience on Linux and give you some feedback, right? So I'm just waiting for the next generation of card to come. Leonardo, read my previous message if you can. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna check if I can read that. Give me 1 second, dude, and try to get the historic of the message there. Ah, Leonardo, where are you, broski? Did you put the message a long time ago? It was a long, long time ago. I don't see any message. Can you retype it, please? Yeah, I don't have any message for you, brother. So retype it and check if it's actually published. Because I don't have any message here on my end. So good news, AMD card runs great. Yes. Hello, am I welcome here? I don't know, Siko, like everything's fine. I don't know why you would not be welcome, but... Okay, so now NVIDIA... Let's see if the GSP is loaded. No, it's not. Okay. I think I'm gonna send a message to Fabio and see, like, and tell him, like, if you need some help for NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is gonna be another story, right? For the benchmark. Could be cool to do a collab with this gentleman. I don't know why he won't let me write it. Is there... So YouTube sometime, like, block some content. So maybe write it differently. Okay, time for a benchmark. Before we close this video, I want to see if there is some type of performance regression on this Plasma 6.3, but I don't think it will. By the way, 57800X3D and 7900 Grip PC with Keishi Heroes, amazing, nice. Thanks for your video setup guide and optimization. Nice, dude. Frame time are perfect. Nice to hear, buddy. Okay, this is running smooth. So far. Michael, how can they push a KDE version that is so broken? It's not broken. Like how is it broken, chat? I don't get it. Okay, man, we are crushing it. We are crushing it again. So, the record for this bench is 347, chat. But it's X11, Michael. X11 is not supported anymore for nobody. That's why it doesn't work. X11 is gone, chat. So... we need to move on. It's just Xero, I just want to use X11, but it's gone. X11 is DEAG. Gone. Oh la la, look at this chat. X11 live in CachyOS. Well, you can still use it, right? But like, don't expect it to be like, to have any type of support if some features are broken. Now everything is designed for Wayland. So, you know, if something is broken, it has nothing to do with KDE, it has to do with X11. That's what I'm trying to explain. X11 is dead. Look like mint. Need to hurry up with Cinnamon Wayland support. They are going there, Skyvid. But you have to. I'm talking about the rolling edge distro, right? If you are running like a distro which is not rolling edge, you know, you don't need to switch. But like most of the distro which are rolling edge, I'm thinking about Arch, I'm thinking about Fedora, like they got rid of X11, chat. It's gone. X11 is still supported by Plasma, but is not as tested by dev, so fortunately, it's subpar. Yeah. $344. Not bad, chat. So my record of all time is 347, 344. Not bad at all, dude. So we are. This is heavy, dude. Perhaps will do answer one off-topic question for me. No, Siko, we are not doing support. I'm sorry, brother. I can't do support for every viewer in the chat. Can't do it. We are doing benchmark. That's all we do right now. Leonardo, if you have a question to ask me, like just come on Discord and see if I can answer it. Are you on the Discord, Leonardo? Okay, so this is a good result to me, chat. 344. This is not bad at all. So I don't think it's gonna impact anything there. Okay, I'm still GPU bound for whatever reason at 89%. So now I'm gonna show you something. Okay, guys. And the video is gonna be all about it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to stop the stream soon. But look at this, chat. So if I go on the new settings and I apply as a built-in profile here for the color, give a better color like feedback. Okay, on my screen, you might not be able to see it because of the way I capture the image. But on my screen, it's way better. Okay, chat. Here there is two options. There is efficiency and accuracy. So I just choose efficiency. And this is part of the big patch of today of 6.3. You are supposed to have a better support in terms of performance. So this one is not supposed to impact the performance at all. So let's see if it impacts or not, okay? You don't use HDR. No, I can't use HDR for the stream. It's too complicated. I don't stream in HDR. So it involves me at a certain point like translating HDR to SDR through my workflow. So no, I don't use HDR right now when I'm streaming. Okay, let's rerun the benchmark. I didn't check if we had a pants, Chris. Was it pants or no pants? I didn't check. Maybe we should do our bet right now. So Chris, are you still on pants for this one? Skirt? Guys, don't remember, like if you bet. Stay on pants? Okay, pants. Pants, no pants. Okay, chat. We have some skirts in the chat. Let's see how it goes. I have the feeling the FPS are a little bit lower. Don't want to spoil it, chat, but... Yeah, FPS are lower. FPS are lower, dude. No pants, just like me, and just like me, chat. That's the beauty of streaming at home. I don't have to stand up. If I stand up, I'm gonna get banned. Hey, hello Sergey, what's up, dude? I'm kidding, I'm wearing a pant. I'm just kidding with you, chat. I'm surprised Groovy Train didn't make a comment saying like, please stand up, there is something behind you. Knowing his style, you know, sense of humor. Man, the experience is smooth. Experience is smooth. So, adding a color, like colorimetry, doesn't really like make the game stutter or anything, which is a good thing. But spoiler alert, I noticed that there is some FPS loss, chat, and there is another like factor which come into play. But yeah, now I got that image in my head. Exactly, Groovy Train, I got you on this one. The new plasma has done, like it's compiled. Nice. Yeah, you just update, dude, you're good. Update, you will be fine. There is nothing broken, it's working. 331, chat. So adding the color, we lost 13 FPS, chat. That's how much we lost. That sucks. I believe there is something going on, dude. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do color accuracy, like the hardest one, okay? And we're gonna rerun, okay, chat? Like that you will have it like live. I'm in the plan of building, editing a video right now for this. But whoa, like it's taking so much time to edit. I'm gonna have to finish like this afternoon and tonight for it to be released tomorrow. 0.3%. I think it's more than that, no? It's more, no? Uh, 10% will be 30 FPS, right? No, 1% will be 30... No, 10% will be 30 FPS. So it's more like 5%, bro. It's not 0.3%. I have the same CPU as you and I have different results every time in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Really? You have different results? Me, I have always the same result. It's just if I play with this option, I have different results. But otherwise, I'm always having the same result, Chris. Something doesn't add up, brother. Can you see a real difference of quality of color on your screen? Yes, David. I see a huge difference. And that's why like I use color profile, especially when I'm editing video. I need it. Le paint. So we are doing another run. Paint or no paint, chat? I'm having a 4080 Noctua. I use the same resolution like you. It's strange. Okay, skirt. Okay. No paint, just like Air Max. I'm a no paint team, chat. I'm a no paint team. No paint again. No paint. I won. I won again, dude. Boh! No paint! We did it again. And she's still looking at her butt. Sorry, at his butt. This is the most like crazy part. You think she's looking at the car, but no. She's staring down there. She's doing like blah, 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 blah. I had to cut the camera for that. It was too sicko for being there. So here, 331. So you see the impact, chat? So we lost 2 FPS moving from the one which is supposed to be faster to the one which is like harder. So I believe like it's not, there is still like something wrong, dude. There is something wrong with this option. She's speaking of me. Okay, guys, we need to be more like solid. So, guys, if you bet pants or skirt and you lost, you know, I came for Linux and I got a motorboating manbot. Yes. Welcome to the channel, dude. Welcome to this channel. This is exactly what it's all about. Welcome, dude. Why no 5090? Bro, I want you to buy 10 of them. But they didn't have them at the store, so I gave up on 5090. They're lost, chat. They're lost, Captain Marcin. I know you are here to troll, so I'm gonna troll you a little bit. I want you to buy 10 of them, like that. I was like, can you scalp me hard? That's what I asked at the store. I was like, I would like 10 5090, but I don't want the MSRP. I want you to scalp me here on the desk. And the cashier says, sorry, I can't scalp you. We don't have stock. I was like, too bad. Since then, I'm happy with my 4090. There is a big difference between 4080 and 4090, yes. I don't know if you talk about it in another video, but do you still playing PoE 2? Is it a really good game you can advise? Yes. PoE 2 is working very well on Linux. And yes, I will recommend this game. I can't play Diablo 4 anymore since I play PoE 2. And I'm level like Paragon 300 in Diablo 4. Like I crushed the game, chat. And I just can't play it anymore. Okay. So with my 4080, I get 294 FPS max, which is awesome. But yeah, I think this will be a line, right? I'm at like 300. I think my maximum is 347. So it will be what, like 25% more. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a line, chat. Okay. We are done, chat. I just wanted to show you that. It's going to be the topic of the next video. I'm going to have to prepare it and shoot it this afternoon. But yeah, we covered everything. I think we covered everything we need for today. Have you done the maximum pit solo in Diablo 4? Yes, I did too. 150, no problem. Finger in the noise, dude. I was not even Paragon 300 when I did it. And I didn't use any bug, because some people were using bug stuff. I didn't need to use any bug. Salut Vladimir, today I installed CachyOS. Thanks for recommending this distro in your video. I learned to work on it in my free time. Nice! Vladimir, welcome to the team. So guys, I'm gonna add a new layer. If you learned something, if you had any type of enjoyment during the stream, I already encourage you to become a member of La Crème de la Crème Club, whether it's on Patreon or it's here. It really helps the channel. I'm saving this money to buy a 9070. It's gonna be the big next purchase. For all the one who gave donation today, I want to thank you very much, guys. You are the best. Thanks for supporting the channel. You have no idea how much it helps. We'll be back tomorrow with a video on Plasma 6.3 color feature. Another feature I want to talk about, but I don't want to spoil the video. We'll be back also on Friday. Okay, Friday, I think we're going to take out the Steam Deck out of the box and play with Bazzite. I think this is what we're going to do this Friday. Yes, that's going to be the plan, chat. Okay, so please, thank you very much for everything. We will be back. Stay strong, stay on Linux, enjoy the freedom of your operating system, and yeah, that's all for today, chat. Okay, have a great rest of your day, and see you in the next one. Thanks again for everything, chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the thumbs up too on the video. We are out. Bisous, bisous.